Why does it feel like you are always waiting? Waiting for the weekend, waiting for the promotion, waiting for the moment you finally feel ready. We treat the present moment like a waiting room, a dull, necessary space we must endure to get to the good part that is coming. But look closely, the future never arrives. When it comes, it is always just now. This feeling of endless waiting is the greatest illusion of the human mind. You are chasing a ghost. By the time you hear the end of this sentence, the beginning of it is already gone. It exists only as an echo in your memory. You believe you are living in the present, but by the time experience reaches your awareness, the moment has already passed. You are always living just slightly behind the actual event, always chasing the now, but never quite touching it. But if the past is a memory, and the future is a fantasy, then where do you actually exist? Consider this. What if your life is not a river flowing from birth to death, but a painting, a single, vast canvas where every moment you have ever lived, and every moment you ever will live, exists all at once? The child you were is not gone. The elder you will become is not waiting somewhere ahead. They are both here, right now, just in different parts of the frame. We think time is moving, carrying us from past to future. But what if time is standing still, and you are the one moving through it? Like walking through a gallery, where all the paintings already exist, and you simply shift your attention from one to the next. Most of us spend our entire lives leaning forward. We believe that happiness is a place we will reach in 10 minutes, 10 months, or 10 years. We convince ourselves that the present moment is incomplete, a rough draft, a stepping stone to something better. We rush through breakfast to get to work, rush through work to get to evening, rush through evening to get to sleep. We treat the moment we are in as an obstacle to the moment we want, and in doing so, we turn our entire lives into a journey where we are always traveling but never arriving. But while we lean toward the future, we carry the weight of the past. Who you think you are is mostly memory. You know yourself because of a story you tell about where you have been. The triumphs, the traumas, the names, the labels. But every time you recall a memory, you change it slightly. You adjust the color, the meaning, the emotional tone. You are not carrying the past. You are carrying a painting of the past that you touch up every single day. The person you think you were 5 years ago is a reconstruction. The person you think you will be in 5 years is an imagination. And here is where the illusion begins to crack. Physicists speak of a universe where past, present, and future are not fleeting moments but permanent coordinates in space and time. Just because you are in one city does not mean another city has ceased to exist. It is simply elsewhere on the map. In the same way, just because you experience yourself as being in this moment does not mean your past is gone or your future is unwritten. They exist, all of them, simultaneously, like rooms in a house, all present at once, though you can only be in one room at a time. The dinosaur, the pyramid, your first breath, your final breath, they are all here, now, in the architecture of existence. We do not lose time. We only shift our attention from one frame to the next. To step out of the trap of time, you must see something clearly. There are two aspects of yourself. There is the voice in your head that never stops talking. It narrates your life, judges your past, worries about your future. This voice lives entirely in time. It is always leaning forward or looking back, never simply here. It creates noise, anxiety, ambition, regret, just to prove it exists. But beneath that voice, there is something else, something that does not speak, does not judge, and does not rush. When you listen to the voice in your head, who is the one listening? When you watch your thoughts drift by like clouds, who is the sky? That presence, that awareness, is what you actually are. And this awareness does not live in time. It was there when you were 5 years old, feeling the sun on your face. It is here now. It is the only part of you that has never aged, never changed, and never been damaged by the world. When you recognize yourself as this awareness rather than the voice, the struggle ends. You stop trying to force time to flow where you want it to go. You stop swimming upstream, exhausted, trying to control outcomes, trying to become someone. You realize you are not the swimmer fighting the current. You are the water. The moment you stop fighting the flow of time and simply witness it, the anxiety dissolves. Not because you have given up, but because you have woken up to what you actually are. Life is not happening to you. It is happening as you, and in that deep recognition, something becomes clear. If you could strip away your memories, your name, your plans, and even your body, what would be left? Only awareness. Only the simple sense of being, of existing, of I am. And this awareness is not yours alone. The consciousness looking out through your eyes is the same consciousness looking out through every pair of eyes, through the stranger passing by, through the bird in the tree, through the stars themselves. You are not a separate fragment viewing the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself through this particular point of view. The separation is the illusion. The unity is the reality. The awareness in you is the awareness in everything. So take a breath. Right now, not in the future you are waiting for, and not in the past you are carrying, but here, in the only moment that has ever actually existed. The noise of the world will return. The sense of time will continue. But perhaps now you know something you did not know before. The ticking of the clock is not measuring time passing. It is measuring the rhythm of existence itself. You are not trapped in a timeline. You are the space in which the timeline appears. And when you see this, truly see it, there is only one question worth asking. If you are not your thoughts, and you are not your name, and you are not your history, then what are you? Not as an idea, but as a direct experience. What is here, right now? Aware of these words. That is what you are, and it has never been anywhere but here.